Welcome to another episode with your Kalyan and A to Z Home and Garden. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. If you're liking my videos, please do subscribe, like, and share with your friends, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get notifications when I post new videos. In today's topic, I want to cover the benefits of changing your light switch to a smart switch, and I'm going to show you step by step procedure on how to do it. It's when it comes to electricity, I mean, many people are intimidated, but with a little bit of guidance and a little bit of careful tips, it's easy to do this on your own. And the advantage of converting your light switches to a smart switch is you can literally control them from any part of the world. And Also, if you are coming in from outside, you can turn on the switches and turn them off at your convenience. So that is the advantage of having a smart switch. Today, what I'm doing is, this is no promotion for any product, but I am going to replace the existing switch that I have for my family room light with the TP-Link Casa switch that I found online on Amazon. This is a 3-pack switch that I found for $34.99, which is definitely, I mean, not a bad price. For this task, what you will need is you will need a set of strippers, wire stripper. You will need a screwdriver. This is the most important thing you will need, and it is a voltage tester. And these are lifesavers. It's I would say go ahead and spend an extra buck on a quality one. And the reason is, I mean, you don't even if you turn off the breaker, sometimes a two-way switch will still have some power, and you want to test the circuit before you touch it. So this is a very important tool, and you might need a flashlight. And that's about the instruments that you need. So first things first, before you try to open the faceplate, first thing you want to do is go to the circuit breaker and turn off the power to this panel here. So let's go and see how to do that. Every home you will have a control panel like this with all the switches. So try to, I mean, if your switches are not labeled, then you might want to turn on a light over there and go one by one and have someone tell you if it has gone off. But in my case, I have all this labeled, so I'm trying to find the family lights. It says family lights, so this I'm going to trip it. So, and now go back inside and check whether the lights are off. Yeah, I'm testing my switches, and looks like all the lights are off. That is a good indication that the power is off to this panel, and now I can go ahead and remove the screws. So I'm using a regular flathead screwdriver. I'm going to switch to my electric set here. That is the advantage of using these magnets, that they stick to the magnet and don't fall off. So okay, now that all the faceplate screws are out, okay, it's a good idea to mark the switch that you're going to change, because there's a good chance you might get confused and change change a different switch. So in my case, I'm going to change the ones on the fan there. So I need to mark that switch. Once you have determined which switch to replace, first thing you want to do is you want to remove the screws. For that, I just changed the bit from a flat to a star. Okay, I think I got it out. Nope, not yet. All right. So once your switch is out, you might want to test it one more time, where your voltage tester comes handy. So you want to make sure there's no power. Okay, and yep, you can see these are black. Okay, one of the black is live, one of the black is live, two are load. Okay, the line is something that brings power to the switch. The load is something that takes this power from the switch and gives it to the appliance. And in our case, I mean, the switch that I'm going to change also has a line and a load, but even if you interchange it, it doesn't matter. But also you need to find the ground. You need to find where the ground is, and also the neutral. So I turned the breaker on for a good reason. I just wanted to give you a good explanation of how the switch works and how do you find out the line, the difference between a line and a load. Okay, this is, if you see, if I touch this I mean this wire here, there's no this still green, but if I touch the wire here, it's beeping. So this is the line. So what the switch does is, when it's off, it won't transmit any power to the load. This wire takes it from here to the appliance. So once I turn it on, now this also comes live, this is also live. So that is how you distinguish between a live wire, I mean the line wire, and the load wire. Okay, so now I got to turn the breaker off again. I'm going to go to the garage and turn the breaker off, and for me to get access to the ground and the neutral, I need to remove this switch as well. They're deep in there. All the grounds, all the neutrals for all these four switches have been are being held by one wire nut, and I need to find that and take it out. And line, in this case, it doesn't matter. So one needs to go to the low line, one needs to go to the load. It doesn't matter which way you're going to put it. So, and this green is always ground, and white is always neutral. So the white goes into where all the white wires are. Okay, now I'm going to find that. Okay, and place the white wire, and that's the neutral, and give it a couple of twists, and I'm going to put this nut back. Okay, that is the white wire, that is the neutral. Now I need to find the ground. The ground is all bare copper wire. If you see, there's no coating on it. I mean, it could be green or bare copper wire. In my case, it's all bare copper wire. So I'm going to take this neutral, find the nut. Oh my god. Okay, find the nut that is holding all the bare copper wires here, and remove that. And I'm going to put it here, give it a twist. Okay, screw it back. Always go clockwise on this nuts, please. You don't want to go opposite direction. Okay, now the switch Okay, the neutral is on, the green the ground is on. Now this switch, what I need to do is I need to remove the red wire here and give it to one of the black wires. It can be line or load, doesn't matter. You in this case you don't even know which is line and which is load, right? So yeah, the way you do it is if you come here, all these screws, right, all these switches, they have a hole here that most of the electricians push their wire into there, and it is not going anywhere. For me to be able to remove that, there's a small slot here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a very small slot, and you need a very small screwdriver to insert in there and pull it out. I happen to have a very small very tiny screwdriver. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to insert in there and pull that wire out. Oops, it's not. Insert it, press it, and pull it out. So that way you don't even need a wire stripper now. So this goes to one of the black wires, line or load, doesn't matter. Okay, so now you take one of the nuts that came with the switch, and you want to twist it a bit here. Give it a couple of twists. Okay, once you've got a good twist there, just put your wire nut and that's it. Got it good tight. And okay, now I do the same here. Here I have two wires, right? One is coming, one is I taking the power from here, putting it onto this switch. Okay, and this is actually the load that is coming to the taking it to the appliance. So I need to remove these two and attach to one of the black wires here. So I have twisted all the wires here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a wire nut on there. So, yeah, that has completed the circuit for the switch. Okay, and there's one more screw that I need to remove. That is neutral. I'm going to turn on the switches, and it's not tripping, so everything that's an indication that nothing is contacting. If anything touches each other, I mean if the wrong wires touch each other, then it's going to trip. So let's head back and see if I've accomplished my task with the switch. But please be very careful at this point. You don't want to touch any of the terminals, so be very careful while doing this because they're all live wires in there. So just hold the only switch that you want to test and turn it on and off, and it is turning on and off the lights that I want. So now I've accomplished my task, and all I have to do now is tuck everything back in, screw this put the switches back, and put the switch plate face plate back, and I'll be all set. And I just need to download the Kasa app. So once you have tucked all your wires back in, just insert the face plate, and there are the screws that we removed, right? All 8 screws. You want to put them back. Okay, and to do that you need a flathead screwdriver. All right, the The same way we removed them, and you need to put all of them back. Okay. So once you have got all your face, all the screws on the faceplate, you could test the system one more time. If it's, while tucking in, sometimes what happens is the wires might come loose or something. So you might want to test it one more time. And for this switch to work, there is a Kasa app that can be programmed, and you can link the Kasa app to your Google Home or Alexa, and you can and now this switch works on the command of your voice. So that is the advantage. And you are far away from home, you can turn on and off your switches, and that's one advantage as well. So as soon as you come home, you want your lights on. So there's the many advantages of smart systems these days, smart switches. So that is how you change a existing non-smart switch to a smart switch. And this is how easy it is. So you don't have to pay for an electrician and pay $150 just to replace one switch. So now I've linked my light switch to Google Home, and on a command I can turn the light on and off. Google, turn the family room light on.
Sure, turning on the family room light.
Hey Google, turn off family room light.
All right, turning the family room light off.
So that's how easy it is to connect your remove your existing switch and turn it to Wi-Fi enabled smart switch. So that is all I have in this video. If you are liking my videos, please do subscribe, like, and share them with your friends, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get notifications. And I will catch you in the next video, and thank you all for your support.